Exciting developments are unfolding in the Formula One scene. Christian Horner might be nearing the end of his career as the team principal for the Austrian team Red Bull Racing. The team is navigating a critical period with new regulations posing a challenge to their usual strategies. This raises the question, could Oliver Oakes step in as a suitable successor? If not, who else might be considered to fill Horner's shoes? Red Bull has faced significant challenges recently, particularly over the past year when the team's reputation took a hit during an investigation involving Horner. Despite these issues, Horner's long-standing presence as a key figure since the team's inception makes the prospect of parting ways with him a daunting task. Nonetheless, reports suggest that Red Bull is poised to make this bold move, potentially as soon as after the Imola Grand Prix next week. The team is reportedly dissatisfied with the fact that Piastri and Norris are dominating the championship standings, while Verstappen is unlikely to contend for the 2025 title. This, coupled with their frustration over financial mismanagement affecting the 2026 budget, has left Red Bull with some tough decisions to make. Horner found himself under pressure to deliver results after being retained as team principal with increased authority following an internal review. It's likely that he fell short in this regard. The team's struggles were exacerbated by the significant loss of key figures Newey, Connaughton and Wheatley, leaving operations in disarray. Verstappen has openly criticised the new upgrades as inadequate, noting that McLaren's dominance won't be easily challenged with just a few adjustments. Meanwhile, the technical director Pierre Wachet, who enjoys Horner's support, might also face scrutiny. Yet, Horner, holding jurisdiction, must persuade Red Bull's leadership of a hopeful future. Beyond the British press highlighting these issues, the Austrian publication OE24 also provided insight. Whenever an Austrian source covers Red Bull, Helmut Marko's opinions seem inevitable. The seasoned Austrian frequently shares his views with local and neighbouring media, making the Austrian report about Horner's uncertain future all the more intriguing. Whether these speculations hold true remains to be seen, but there are already two contenders lined up to potentially replace Horner. First up is Oliver Oakes, the former head of the Alpine team. While Briatore has assured everyone that his ties with Oakes remain strong and that Oakes will continue working with the French team, it's hard to imagine he would pass up a tempting offer from Red Bull. However, any hiring decision should carefully consider the controversy involving Oakes and his brother to avoid swapping one problematic leader for another. The other option on the table is Franz Tost, who previously led AlphaTauri. Tost brings a wealth of experience in motorsports and has spent enough time with the Austrian team to understand how to pick up Red Bull's momentum from 2023. Having led the Italian squad from 2020 to 2023, Tost could be poised to step into the role, seizing this opportunity in the unpredictable world of Formula One. However, it's important to note that Red Bull has firmly denied any threats to Horner's position. This could, of course, be a strategic move by the Austrian team to protect its standing in the racing world. Spending 2 decades with a single team and being involved from the start certainly comes with its perks. However, Christian Horner is facing a significant hurdle: the team's underwhelming performance. Despite attempts to boost their race cars, the latest upgrades haven't hit the mark. Red Bull has reportedly dipped deeply into their 2026 budget to stay competitive in 2025 and to keep Max Verstappen content. This could be a risky move as they're potentially jeopardizing 2 seasons simultaneously. With Mercedes and Ferrari poised to excel in 2026 due to their engine-building prowess, Red Bull's gamble might not pay off. Beyond just the team's track performance, Horner's leadership is being scrutinized due to ongoing tensions with Helmut Marko. These disagreements seemed trivial when the cars performed well, but now they've resurfaced, drawing more attention. As the situation unfolds, there's growing speculation around Horner's future, with former F1 engineer Julian Simon Schooten suggesting to the Mirror that Horner's departure might soon be on the horizon, considering Red Bull's recent struggles. Julian added, "Nothing is impossible. Currently, he's the most experienced team leader in the pit lane, but he faced major challenges last year. Things got really tough and risky for him. I wouldn't be shocked if Horner decided to step away. Formula One is a world where things change at lightning speed, so anything can happen in a short time. We just have to watch and see how it unfolds." What makes this situation more intriguing is the timing. Christian Horner and Red Bull will soon mark their 400th Grand Prix together in Imola. They've been a team since 2005, right from the beginning. For Horner to be dismissed, both the Austrian and Thai groups involved need to agree. Recent reports indicate the Thai group, which holds more significant stakes, may be losing interest in Horner. This contributed to him keeping his role despite the team's struggles. However, with Autosprint now hinting at Horner's diminishing support, his position seems uncertain. So, what's Horner's strategy to prove he's still in control? His primary focus is on 2025, as this season is nearly over. Verstappen currently ranks third in the Drivers' Championship, and there's a pressing need to address a controversial exit clause soon. Helmut Marko has emphasised the importance of the summer break for the team. If Verstappen isn't in the top 3 by then, there might be challenges in retaining him. Interest from other teams like Mercedes and Aston Martin is evident, so the team must concentrate on enhancing their car's performance while spending minimally from the 2026 budget. The unveiling of strategies is set for Barcelona, where Red Bull anticipates that McLaren's stronghold will weaken due to the FIA's new front-wing regulations. Since these rules were introduced in 2024, they've stirred quite a bit of debate. The FIA gave teams time to fine-tune their designs, but starting in Barcelona, the restrictions become permanent. Horner believes that while these changes may bring McLaren back to the pack and allow other teams to close the gap, the rest of the 2025 season remains very unpredictable. This unpredictability may also impact his role at Red Bull. He explained that this rule change is a significant shift, not just a minor adjustment, and it will impact all the teams on the grid. The real question is, to what extent? We're in the midst of a 24-race season, and there's a lot of road ahead. Right now, McLaren is shining brightly. As we move on from Miami, everything is still up for grabs, but we need to start closing the gap in points in the upcoming races. Even Horner acknowledges that there's no single breakthrough moment or eureka instance that will help unseat McLaren, especially with their 2 top-tier drivers leading the charge. This is a different scene from Red Bull's dominance, where Perez put up a fierce fight to maintain second place in 2023. In both 2022 and 2024, though, it was a different competitor who claimed that spot, not Perez or another driver from the Red Bull camp. Regardless, Red Bull faces tough challenges ahead, and like it or not, Horner's leadership is under serious scrutiny due to past events and the hurdles looming ahead, as well as the dawn of this new era. Considering everything that's occurred, what are your thoughts on the possibility of Horner leaving Red Bull? Moreover, do you believe the team could finally start moving in a more favourable direction after the recent events? Thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts on this topic, just leave a comment below and let's discuss. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and activating the bell such that you won't miss any new videos. If you are into Formula One, you can check out my channel page. There are many more videos like this which you can watch in the meantime until a new video gets released. See you soon in the next video.